Just as each and every person is different, we all have amazing talents and abilities, which if we expose ourselves to different learning environments, situations, and of course practice, we can utilize these skills to achieve the unthinkable. This is the power of creativity and imagination. The great artist Pablo Picasso once said, "Every child is an artist. The problem is staying an artist when you grow up." As a child, I had a mindset that you are either creative or not. You either have a great imagination where your mind is able to conjure up these incredible ideas and inventions that are both innovative and sustainable, or, like myself, a poor imagination where you're still trying to work out whether the milk goes in before the Milo or the Milo goes in before the milk. However, thankfully my mindset has changed. Creativity and imagination may include painting a picture or sculpting a masterpiece, but is so much more. Do you love sport? Do you love literature? Do you love music? Cooking? Whatever you love doing, these are all different forms of creative expression where the only limitation is your imagination. For example, if I told you to cook me an egg right now, would it be fried, poached, scrambled, or even some of you might cook an omelette? All of these methods of cooking are correct in their own way, as at the end of the day, all I asked you to do was cook me an egg. It is the processes that our mind go through or conjure through our interpretations that actually define and exemplify our creative and imaginative skills. We need to recognize that imagination is malleable. We all have it, and furthermore, we can all develop it. Collaborations, sharing of ideas, mind mapping, group discussions, debates, musical performances, dance routines, computer technology skills, sporting techniques and gameplay ideas. All of these are different ways we unconsciously use our imagination. So go on, pick up that pencil, start drawing. Not your fancy? Create a story. Share your ideas and experiences in as many ways and every way possible. Be prepared to fail, because only those who have greatly failed can ever achieve success. Take the risk. We can all be creative and we can all be original. Why should you have to think like everyone else? This is what makes you special. This is what makes you you. This is what makes you an individual. As teachers, our overall aim in learning is to provide our students with the necessary life skills and understandings to benefit them in every possible way throughout their lives and future. Or in other words, providing for more actively involved and informed citizens. I use the term actively involved and informed citizens for a number of reasons. Firstly, we want our students to become critical thinkers. This requires students to be deeply engaged within their learning and in turn provides for more efficient problem solvers. Secondly, we want our students to examine and tackle real-world authentic issues in effective, sustainable and innovative ways. Lastly, we want our students to grow and develop as independent learners. This highlights key skills such as collaborating with peers and other students to openly share ideas and perceptions to relevant teachings, as well as embracing and accepting different perspectives to issues. So where does this leave us as teachers? Well, thankfully, as you know, each child is an individual. They all learn differently, respond differently, and react differently to every change or circumstance within their lives. And just as every child learns differently, they each have the gifts of creativity and imagination. Until recent times, teachers perceived the ideologies of creativity and imagination as mere conceptual artifacts that were persistent in only subjects such as art, music, performance and drama. However, research shows when fostered as a central focus within the classroom environment, creativity and imagination not only provide for a safe, more inviting learning area, but more so contribute for a deeper, more memorable learning experience for students. Studies also show that when children are in an environment that they feel secure and welcomed, this improves characteristics linked directly to self-efficacy levels. This includes key social and academic skills, such as the formation of original ideas, verbalizing or expression of an individual's thoughts or feelings, as well as increasing the number of interactions between fellow peers and the teacher. Creativity and imagination are not two unrelated terms, but rather contribute to one another in being a vehicle for learning to take place. Through the incorporation of these key learning concepts, we can further improve our standards of teaching, as well as encourage students to think outside the box in all areas of the schooling environment. This concludes my presentation of Creativity and Imagination, a Gateway to Learning. I hope it has provided you with some useful insights as to the many effective ways we can harness the concepts of creativity and imagination to provide for an overall deeper learning experience for students, as well as providing for more active, informed future citizens.